What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're going to be following up our kind of whole how to regress your main strong hero, redistribute their assets essentially. Man, it's like taking over a company and redistributing all the assets around and liquidating. But what we're going to show you guys today is reallocating those resources, but most importantly, how to remold a skin into a mythic skin when you finally get it, because there's one big trick to it. And a lot of people will probably mess this up. I almost did myself until I really double checked, looked at everything, and figured out, oh, you need a very specific skin in order to remold another skin. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know if you know about this in the comments down below before this. I think Rexy actually went over this once before in a video. Let's jump right into it. So let's jump into it. What we are going to be doing, since we have one overpowered superhero on our account, well, we can start by doing a couple upgrades, but what I really want to focus on before we get into anything else in this video, the main meat and potatoes, is remolding a legendary skin. And actually, if you want to know what the requirement is, we can actually jump over here real quickly and show you guys. 1 second. Let's just jump into a hero that has a skin. If we come on over here, you'll see the remold button is here. Actually, wait, did we actually not even have her skin upgraded? Is that literally a thing here? Well, this is a good preview. So how to upgrade a skin. Looks like we were short at the time of making this. So we'll give you a quick example of how you actually go about the process of upgrading to legendary and then making it remolded. So let's just get that going. First and foremost is we're going to use a skin. We're going to upgrade it to legendary. Now, some of these skins require only 25 total points. Other ones require 30. Just depends on if they are a special ace, festival, or regular limited skin. So we get that upgraded. Awesome, swell. It is now a legendary skin. That is awesome. Now there's also a button called remold. But to get these remolded mythic skins, you have to already have passed 3-3-10 in the Void campaign. That's not something very many people have actually done. But when you do finally achieve that really awesome achievement, there's another layer of RNG that goes into this, and that is when you come in to remold the skin. First off, you need to farm 1,500 of these Divine Silks. That's purely from AFK farming in the Void campaign. You'll get them eventually. So even if you pass 3-3-10, it's going to take you like, honestly, close to a month, I feel like, to get enough to remold your first skin. Now, you're going to need to feed off 5 total skins, like regular skins down here. However, the legendary slot is very, very, very specific. It's not just any old legendary skin. If you're upgrading a festival skin, if you come up here, it says festival legendary skins have to be replaced with a same festival legendary skin plus 5 limited. Ace skins need to just be another ace skin legendary, or just regular legendaries to regular legendaries. So the festival is when it really comes into play. Because this is a Christmas festival one, I need to feed off a Christmas festival skin. Yeah, that's really weird, because if one thing I was getting ready to do, since I already had, I think, one made, yeah, I already had just like a legendary alchemy professor, and that doesn't work. Even if you have one from another festival, yeah, that's going to be an issue for you, and you could make a big mistake feeding off all your skin materials into the wrong legendary skin, because you're essentially doing what? This is one, you're basically making 2 legendary skins into another legendary skin to make a mythic skin. So you can see here, yeah, I mean, you can also do, of course, the quick select if you really want to. It'll pick the right one for you, but little bit of tidbit that people don't realize. So we're going to remold, and we're going to get our first ever mythic skin right there. Rubik's Cube Guardian. What does that give us? Probably like 2% more control immunity. No, 1. And then 610. 915, that's pretty significant. So yeah, we have our first ever mythic skin, which it even has this like nice little like hue around it. You see that? It's actually like pulsating. It's kind of cool. It doesn't look any different, and we're not going to show it anyway, but the stats are amazing. So that's pretty cool. The other thing what we're going to do is we are going to finish up upgrading this hero, because we did regress our sword flash. We will have all the resources we need to do this. We got 6 billion spirit. Holy cow. We're going to get that done right there. Get him up to X level 100. Pretty much everything else on him is now 100% done. We already had him up to level 120. The other part we can do here is we can now make another set of Grey Dwarfs Resonance 3-star set of gear. So we can go right here up to the warrior set. It's annoying you got to do this. Wait a minute. It doesn't re-roll it, I hope. 2,000 took a lot to save up on top of the 1,000 it took for the first set. Good lord. I'm hoping it doesn't reset it. That would be horrible. Nope, it looks like it's good to go. So, we have done a ton of powering up on this account. Absolutely disgusting, but we're not done just yet there. We will we'll be doing more later today. And that's going to be a whole different topic, I feel like. Oh, actually, we could talk about right now. So you'll notice our power level here. We're now at, what, 11.1 million attack. Well, a lot of that came down to prioritizing your tenants' stats. What we did is we took the time on our Asmodel to hunt for a very high attack B copy that we could get for really inexpensive. We made sure he had the flag. We made sure he had attack. Eventually, we can, of course, upgrade his gear as well. But the other thing is we wanted to make sure we're going to get a core on him eventually. Getting them up to level 100 is absolutely amazing. And also making sure they have the max skin. Although I don't think the skin stats actually transfer over either. So that is something to think about. I don't think that's another one that does transfer over. Now, the one thing I do want to do is we are going to reallocate essentially like the rest of Sword Flash's X levels over to our Mockman, because you'll see this attack value keeps shooting up every time we do an upgrade here. 815, we're going to now go to 820 or 821, and we're going to just keep climbing. I think we can go up to 80. We can't quite go up to 100 just yet, but we're getting awfully close to finishing him out. We actually don't even have enough spirit to accomplish this. And you know what we do when that is the situation? We start regressing more heroes. It's just what we do. And yeah, honestly, I'm almost tempted to get rid of the Heart Watcher. I don't really want to. What do we have that's like a useless hero? You know what? Annabelles. We have way too many Annabelles. This is literally the only way to get resources nowadays. Like literally the only way, and that's getting rid of your other E5 heroes that you have leveled to 350, because each one of them is like 1.1 billion, somewhere in that ballpark. So for the time being, and for the sake of this, I'm just going to do quick regressions here. I'm not even going to bother doing anything else with it. Let's get him leveled up to 80. Hopefully that's enough. It is just barely, and now we are just a little ways away, maybe a week or so away, and now we've gained a lot more power. The other thing we're doing as far as powering up these heroes is we need to finish out this sublimation right here. And honestly, we could go for the second point right here to give him more stats, but what we don't want to do is go all the way on this branch. So I do feel comfortable doing this one. And we are going to sublime this one because, again, this is giving raw stats to our hero, which I like. The other thing is we're going to need a core for him as well. Even if we're not going to use the core, that gives additional stats. And we're just trying to optimize that everywhere possible. So we have our Sword Flash, of course, that's a tenant. We have, I think, our Jara. And then we have two other heroes that we need to talk about because they are tenants right now, but we don't have any power invested into them. And Stellar Shards is where we're held back. We could essentially do that on one of them, but what we want to do is we want to keep powering up our Vulcan tenants by increasing their tree. Well, I don't know if it's going to have enough here. We can. Okay, so we can do one more up to here, which is awesome. We got him up to level 100, which means we can increase our stats here. Oh, man. Spirit. Yep, that's what I was just talking about. Spirit is like the biggest issue nowadays, and we just need to keep regressing all these E5 heroes. I don't even have bag space right now. Good lord. Let's just get rid of 2 and 3 star heroes. Oh my goodness, it's just so much, and like we don't need these heroes anymore. They're just sitting here taking up space, but more importantly, oh, there's still not enough space. Are you kidding me? Good lord, you know what I'm actually going to just do on this account? Buy 4-star heroes. Because I don't have the patience for it. And I sure as heck don't need the food right now. But what I need are these resources. There we go. And now what that allows us to do is come back over to our Vulcan here. Level him up. So yeah, we're gonna get him to level 400. That's transferring more stats over to our main hero here, which is absolutely amazing. That is our main goal, getting him as powerful as possible. We have this 3-star gear. all that is good. And focusing on your tenants is probably one of the most important things to have right now. We're pretty much good to go for another push. The other thing I did with our Vulcan is even these copies right here, I prioritized getting B or B plus rolls, at least as good as I could get for very inexpensive, because this actually ends up being a ton of stats. You got to make sure you have flags on them. You got to make sure you have that attack roll. Those things are absolutely huge. So that's where we're reallocating our resources. We have our first ever remolded Mythic Skin, and then what we're probably going to do here in the future, after we get our Azrael up to level 100 on the Origin Tree, we're going to work on getting V4 on both Eloise and Focus. So lots of upgrades that we've done in just like the past day or so. We still need to get Mockman a better set of gear, and what my idea is literally just re-rolling this 3-star gear into Mockman gear. Probably what we're going to do. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully this helps you guys out if you guys are making these decisions as well. Don't mess up on your first Mythic Skin when you finally get there, and I'll see you guys next time.